The terms UK, England, and Britain often cause confusion. The United Kingdom encompasses England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. England is just one part, situated on the island of Great Britain, which also includes Scotland and Wales, but not Northern Ireland. Britain generally refers to the entire island of Great Britain. Geographically, the United Kingdom stretches over the British Isles and includes Great Britain, the northeastern part of the island of Ireland, and smaller surrounding islands. It is bordered by the Atlantic Ocean, the North Sea, the English Channel, and the Irish Sea, spanning diverse landscapes from Scottish Highlands to English lowlands. England, as a core part of the United Kingdom, occupies the central and southern regions of Great Britain. It is the most populous country within the UK, housing the capital city, London, which is also the capital of the entire United Kingdom, serving as the political and economic hub. Great Britain is a geographical term that describes the largest island in the British Isles, home to England, Scotland, and Wales. This term is purely geographic, distinguishing the island from the smaller islands in the British Isles and from the political entity of the United Kingdom. The United Kingdom operates under a constitutional monarchy and a parliamentary system. Its political structure is complex, with devolved governments in Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland, each having varying degrees of legislative powers, while the central government, based in London, retains key powers such as defense and foreign affairs. The United Kingdom, a sovereign state comprising England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland, was formed over centuries of complex historical events. The Act of Union in 1707 merged the kingdoms of England and Scotland to create Great Britain, laying a foundational stone for today's UK. England, as a significant part of the United Kingdom, plays a crucial role not just geographically, but also politically and culturally. It is the largest country in the UK, housing the capital city, London, which also serves as a central hub for the UK's economic, political, and cultural activities. Great Britain refers specifically to the island that houses England, Scotland, and Wales, excluding Northern Ireland. This geographical term distinguishes the main island from the smaller surrounding islands, including the Isle of Wight and the Hebrides, though it is often mistakenly used interchangeably with the UK. The political structure of the United Kingdom is unique, combining elements of a constitutional monarchy with a parliamentary system. The Queen serves as the head of state, while the Prime Minister is the head of government, overseeing a complex system of devolved administrations in Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. Northern Ireland's inclusion in the UK adds a distinctive element to the Union. Formed by the partition of Ireland in 1921, it is governed by the Northern Ireland Assembly at Stormont. This inclusion brings a rich blend of cultural and historical complexities to the UK, distinguishing it from Great Britain. The British Crown dependencies, comprising the Isle of Man, Guernsey, and Jersey, are not part of the United Kingdom but are self-governing possessions of the Crown. They have their own administrative systems and legislatures, which makes them unique in their governance and legal status compared to the UK. The English government operates under a constitutional monarchy, where the monarchy is ceremonial and political power is exercised within the framework of a parliamentary democracy. The Prime Minister leads the government, with policies being implemented by elected representatives in the House of Commons and reviewed by the House of Lords. Within the United Kingdom, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland each have their own devolved governments, which allows them to exercise a degree of legislative power independently from the English Parliament. This structure aims to address the distinct cultural and political needs of each nation while maintaining unity under the UK government. Cultural distinctions within the UK are pronounced, reflecting the rich histories and traditions of its constituent countries. From the tartans of Scotland and the Welsh Eisteddfod to the murals of Northern Ireland, each region contributes its unique flavor to the broader cultural tapestry of the Union. Economic disparities between England and the other countries of the UK are significant, often reflecting historical development patterns. England, particularly London, has often been perceived as more economically prosperous, which has sometimes led to tensions within the broader political framework of the UK, influencing ongoing debates about autonomy and resource distribution. The monarchy in the United Kingdom serves as a ceremonial figurehead and is deeply woven into the national fabric of both the UK and Britain. While the Queen does not govern, she performs significant ceremonial duties and embodies the continuity and tradition of British history. England's profound influence on the English language is undeniable. As the birthplace of the language, English spread globally through British colonial expansion, evolving into the lingua franca used in international business, science, and diplomacy today, reflecting a wide array of local dialects and cultural influences. British colonial history has left a complex legacy on national identities within the UK. This history has influenced cultural diversity and the multi-ethnic society seen today, while also prompting debates on historical accountability and the impact of colonialism on former colonies. In international sports, England and Britain often send separate teams to competitions, underscoring distinct national identities. England competes as its own entity in football, cricket, and rugby, while Great Britain fields a single team for Olympic events, showcasing a unique sporting culture that highlights both unity and division. The education systems across the UK vary significantly, with England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland each overseeing their own education policies. Differences include distinct qualifications, governing bodies, and school systems, reflecting the decentralized approach to education within the UK. The legal systems in the United Kingdom vary significantly. England, Wales, Scotland, and Northern Ireland each operate under distinct legal frameworks. England and Wales share a legal system, whereas Scotland and Northern Ireland maintain their own unique systems, reflecting their historical and cultural differences. In international forums, the United Kingdom, UK, is often represented as a single entity, although the term Britain is frequently used informally. Officially, it is the UK, not Britain, that holds membership in international organizations such as the United Nations, NATO, and the European Union before Brexit. Media portrayals often blur the lines between England and Britain, which can lead to confusion. English news outlets, for example, might report on matters affecting England specifically, but present them as British issues, thereby obscuring the distinct identities within the UK. Tourism strategies in England emphasize its iconic landmarks like Big Ben and Buckingham Palace, whereas the broader UK offers diverse attractions, including Scotland's Highlands, Wales castles, and Northern Ireland's Giant's Causeway, each attracting different segments of international and domestic tourists. England's national symbols like the St. George's Cross flag or the Tudor Rose often stand in contrast to the UK's Union Jack and the national anthem, God Save the Queen. These symbols represent a more focused celebration of English heritage as opposed to the collective identity of the UK. Public holidays in England often reflect its rich history and culture, such as St. George's Day, celebrated on April 23rd, honoring England's patron saint. In contrast, other UK countries celebrate their own patron saints: St. Andrew in Scotland, St. David in Wales, and St. Patrick in Northern Ireland, each adding to the diverse cultural tapestry of the UK. The debate over British versus English nationality continues to stir emotions and discussions. While British may denote a sense of collective identity encompassing the entire UK, English refers specifically to the identity and heritage of people from England. This distinction often influences social, political, and personal conversations about national identity. Immigration has profoundly impacted England and Britain, reshaping demographics and cultural landscapes. In cities like London, diverse immigrant communities have contributed to a rich, multicultural environment, challenging and expanding traditional notions of what it means to be English or British in contemporary society. London's economic prowess not only drives England, but also significantly influences the entire UK's economy. As a global financial hub, London attracts investment and talent from around the world, creating a dynamic economic environment, but also highlighting disparities in wealth and opportunities compared to other regions in the UK. Regional accents and dialects in England vary dramatically, from the rolling R's of the West Country to the sharp vowels of Newcastle's Geordie. Each accent carries its own identity and cultural significance, often contrasting sharply with accents from other UK regions, such as the melodic lilt of Welsh or the rich burr of Scottish. Regional accents and dialects in the UK are markedly diverse. From the rolling R's of Scotland to the sharp vowels of East London, each region boasts a unique linguistic footprint. England, with its vast array of accents from Cockney to Geordie, often contrasts sharply with the lyrical Welsh or the melodic Irish tones found in other UK regions. The British Parliament structure is a complex system featuring two houses, the House of Commons and the House of Lords. While both England and the broader UK are governed under this system, the distinct roles and powers of each house involve intricate processes of legislation and governance that affect the entire Union. England's influence in UK foreign policy is significant, often driving key decisions and strategies. As the largest and most economically powerful country within the UK, England plays a pivotal role in shaping foreign relations, contributing to its dominant position in international affairs relative to Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. The Union Jack, a symbol of unity in history, is a composite of England's Street George's Cross, Scotland's Street Andrew's Cross, and Ireland's Street Patrick's Cross. This flag not only represents the political union of these nations, but also serves as a visual reminder of their intertwined histories and cooperation. Brexit has had profound implications for the UK, with England experiencing distinct consequences compared to Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. The decision to leave the EU has highlighted economic, political, and social disparities, fueling debates about national identity and the future coordination between England and the other UK nations. The Commonwealth represents a profound connection between England and the broader UK, highlighting their shared history and ongoing diplomatic engagements. This intergovernmental organization, predominantly composed of former British colonies, showcases the UK's commitment to fostering global relationships, with England playing a pivotal role in shaping its policies and initiatives. British and English contributions to global culture are vast and varied, from the enduring works of Shakespeare to the revolutionary music of the Beatles. England, while a part of the UK, has often been the epicenter of cultural developments that have resonated worldwide, influencing everything from literature to pop culture. Key historical events have distinctly shaped England and Britain, each influencing the other in profound ways. The Industrial Revolution, for instance, started in England and drastically transformed British society and economy, setting the stage for modern industrial capitalism and establishing a template that would be replicated globally. Environmental policies in England and the wider UK often align, yet there are significant regional approaches to issues like renewable energy adoption and conservation efforts. England tends to be a leader in setting ambitious targets for carbon emissions, influencing broader UK policies and promoting sustainability. As identities continue to evolve within England, Britain, and the UK, future trends point towards a more integrated yet distinct appreciation of each component's cultural, social, and political contributions. This dynamic interplay ensures that while they share a common bond, each retains its unique characteristics and pride.